IVM.
Welcome guys, this is episode 47 of Football, Shootball, and before anybody says anything to me, we're calling this episode Sholay for a very specific reason, which is actually two reasons. A, I watched Sholay a couple of days ago, and secondly, Liverpool has won the league. Liverpool is managed by Jurgen Klopp, and Klopp's favorite Indian movie is, take a guess, Sholay. And to talk about Sholay with me, here are Jay and Viru. Say hi.
Hi Viru. That makes you Ram Singh, Ramlal.
I am Surma Bhopali. Anyway,
that sounds right.
That is not important. So yes, two things that were expected have happened. Indian government has banned some apps, and Liverpool has won the Premier League after a long wait. And they literally had to walk alone because of the lockdown. But
nice. Let's address that. Karthik is devastated. TikTok is off the market now. Karthik, how will you dance you'll put on Instagram?
Yeah, as usual.
Makes sense. Gaurav, have you seen Karthik's TikTok videos?
I haven't. The reason I don't download TikTok is because Karthik will send private messages to people. देख ले ये सब मेरे को नहीं चाहिए. Stress life. But we are very excited. Burnley is playing Crystal Palace tonight. And we are going to talk about that. And
Let me cut you right there.
Please.
3 weeks ago, we would have paid money to watch Burnley play Crystal Palace. Okay? It's a moving goalpost. जब कुछ भी फुटबॉल नहीं था 3 महीने के लिए सब तड़प रहे थे. Especially Karthik, because Bundesliga भी नहीं था. Bundesliga was the first to start, yes. But जब नहीं था तब लोग तड़प रहे थे. अभी Burnley Crystal Palace है तो किसी को नहीं देखना. ये hypocrisy है. ये गलत बात है.
I apologize. You're right. It is 10th against 11th. Whoever wins will go above Arsenal. So there is so much motivation there to watch. तो हाँ तुम मलम लगा के आओ. कार्तिक तुम 5G इंटरनेट का बंदोबस्त करके आओ और मैं अमित को बोलता हूँ कि ये हफ्ते में क्या चल रहा है बताओ सबको.
Hey everybody, welcome to another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. If you're not following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Paytm Money and Intel. Really fun week, and I think that you guys should definitely check out some of the stuff we did. So we had Shifa Mehta, who is the host of the show Smile India, on the Paperback Podcast. Really fun thing. On Edges and Sledges, our hosts had an episode just amongst themselves. No guests this time. Really fun show with lots of cool banter. I think you'll enjoy that quite a bit. On Storytellers and Storysellers, Vineet had Shrishti Bell on. Shrishti is the head of Netflix in India, and I think you'll really enjoy that conversation as well. Also, do check out Uncle Please Sit. Joel and Tushar had Anuya Chatakar on. Anuya hosts the popular YouTube channel Books on Toast. And don't forget others of your old favorites like The Habit Coach, Football Shootball, All Things Policy. All of them are doing a great job during this pandemic, and you should definitely check them out. And with that, let's get you back to your show.
So guys, I have a question. Okay, and this during lockdown and considering it's being extended in certain parts of the country, this answer I still haven't got. And I've tried getting it, but it's sometimes a little tricky. It's basically, I want to see after a shower, okay, how long it takes a person's body to dry without a towel.
In Bombay, you're immediately sweating, so it takes forever.
So you don't really dry in Bombay.
You never dry if you think about it.
Yeah, that's fair. Here I was waiting one day 15 minutes. Yeah, what the am I supposed to do for 15 minutes?
Wait, let our listeners get this mental image. They've seen your photos on Instagram or Twitter. So you take a shower, and between you stepping out from the shower and sitting on the bed or whatever.
Yeah, you can't come out. You can't come under a fan. You're wetting the room, right? You don't want to do that. You want to be decent. Like
this conversation.
So I'm saying in the bathroom, how long would it take you to dry?
That will take forever, man, because it's like, if it's a hot water shower, it's like full of steam and shit.
Yeah. But I want that answer and I will get it before July 31st.
What is on July 31st?
I think the lockdown ends.
Okay. This is the learning you're doing during the lockdown. Making yourself more productive.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are two people who still haven't found what they're looking for. Karthik being the second one, of course. But let's get back to relevant questions here. Are Liverpool going to beat City's record of 100 points?
I say no because City is going to womp them after giving them a guard of honor. They will whoop their candy beep for a 4-1 victory at home.
Nice. I like this. This is how you should be.
But Sapre, tell me, don't Liverpool have that little bit of leeway as well, even if they lose to City? How many points can they get? Something like 106? Is that it?
They can 106 to 108 something. 7 matches to go, so 21 maximum points they can make.
So,
but there's 7
so
games,
even if they lose to
they
City,
can lose. Yeah. But I'm saying they'll play some chilla-pilla people. No. I mean, I don't think
play the
Mane
kids
is good.
now. What happened to the kids? Those kids who lost in FA Cup, play them now again. Now to
yeah.
Let Salah and all get their break. अभी तो जीत गए ना लीग. अभी क्या करना है points table तोड़ के?
No. So see, Liverpool wants to create far more records. One of them is to beat the 100 point mark.
हाँ.
वो तो नहीं होगा. Treble और unbeaten तो होने से रहा Liverpool से. तो वो तो छोड़ दो तुम. But you know, when United finished second under City under Mourinho, they had somewhat 17-point gap. So Liverpool also wants to kind of increase that gap, and City wants to cut down. So Liverpool will not play kids, and the kids are really shitty, so they can't afford it. They played that Minimano. What is his name?
Minamino. Also, your kids are not shit.
Man.
They're just playing at Southampton right now. Give them a couple of years. They will come to the
well
team soon.
Very good. Hey, by the way, Southampton is going to earn $2.5 million after Liverpool winning the league because they have some 4-6 players who had that clause in their contract.
This month ka EMI for Pepe and is going from Oxlade-Chamberlain's money. Where else will we get this money? We are very smart. We don't win to kya hua? Financial market mein apna tevar jabardast.
So everybody is making money apart from Chelsea. Chelsea are losing money because they've bought in players left, right, centre. Literally left, right,
losing
centre.
Money. This is Indian mentality. Now you've lost money. It's called investing. You invested in talent. Timo Werner, he's the highest scorer in the league for Leipzig. Isn't that right? For in their club's history or something.
Are you going to talk about?
No idea. This is your Bundesliga question, man.
I know, but the club, come on, was like Leipzig. The name came out in like 2009. Yeah, it's not like it's not even history. Like we were like in our 20s. We were finished teenagers at that period of time. So
it's just a fact. How can you challenge the fact just because it's not that long a history? It is the fact, no?
Why do you have to bring Bundesliga on the top of this podcast and then just ruin it, man?
Sorry. Let's talk about the other buys.
The buys. I don't talk about any buys.
Giroud's extension for a year. We're not going to talk about that.
Giroud extension for a year. David Luiz extension for a year.
That is different team. Agent David Luiz now plays for Arsenal.
Yeah.
So, but Chelsea are playing well. Yeah, Leicester were all I don't know in the FA Cup clash. But I mean, Barkley played decent. I mean, मतलब और क्या चाहिए तेरे को life में?
Pulisic went off. Sound looked injured.
So this is the FA Cup, and I think we have a blockbuster semi-finals to follow, right? What are the two?
Yeah.
It's Manchester United are playing Chelsea, and the other one is
Arsenal City.
The best team to win the most number of FA Cups is playing a little team from Manchester called Manchester City, who are going to thrash them 20-0.
Not that much also. 1-0 close victory when Ceballos will score in the 89th minute. When I'll be like, ये क्या है? तो जीतेंगे नहीं, क्या कर रहे हो यार? जीतो ना please.
So the mouth-watering FA Cup clashes that are coming up. So Chelsea are going to finish in the top 4. Let's just close it there. Did you heard it first on Football Shootball? What do you guys think?
yes.
अभी तुमने बोल दिया फिर हमसे पूछ रहे हो. First, wait the declaration. You heard it first.
Validation मांगना तो इंसान का फर्ज है.
नहीं. Chelsea तो 4th ही नहीं 3rd भी finish होगी. Karthik has enlightened me that they will finish 3rd, not 4th. 4th is still open for Arsenal.
Lovely. So Chelsea will finish 3rd. One player in Tottenham Hotspur is not going to finish this league. Ndombele. We were so excited. Karthik made a poem also with Ndombele in it. Mourinho didn't make a team with Ndombele in it.
I mean, how bad he must be that he went for individual 1v1, one-on-one training with Mourinho, and Mourinho still thought he's shit that he can't make the side, and now he's like.
I think they just had a bust up. It's not like he's shit. He's pretty good on the pitch for whatever it's worth for a Spurs player. But I think they just had a bust up with. Man, you know how Mourinho is, right? He goes his take. He's like a United manager through and through.
You know what I think? This is a conspiracy theory, and you know what? If it's true, don't really blame me on it. I think he allowed Ndombele to go and train during the lockdown hoping that he will get sick.
But Mourinho also went.
Mourinho is sick only, no, but
Yeah, United fans, very nice.
I'm a United fan. Also, a lot of nepotism going on in Spurs. Yeah, that Mauricio Pochettino's son plays for the club. He got some brother son also as an assistant manager.
But Pochettino doesn't play for the club anymore.
No. When he was there, his son was in the youth team, whose contract is now extended.
Have you heard of Zidane?
I haven't heard of Zidane. Sorry.
His son is playing for which team?
I don't know Zidane only, na so.
अच्छा हो दिखता ही नहीं nepotism तुम्हें.
Nepotism in football, चलो छोड़ दो. Let's talk about talented people in football. David Moyes is ensuring that West Ham will get relegated after the famous dialogue. What was the famous dialogue, Karthik? 5 points.
I'm a winner. I win. That's all I do, or some shit like that. Right?
Yes, very good. Not verbatim, but very close. 4 points I'll give you.
Paraphrased.
So West Ham is losing. They're in the relegation battle now, man. Same points as Aston Villa, and as shitty as Aston Villa.
Yeah, Aston Villa also. I mean, I don't get what that side is doing.
I think Grealish should move to a better side.
The only reason I spoke about relegation clubs because I wanted to get to Fulham very quickly. Is they're playing like they play. They lost 3 on the trot. Not doing. Brentford they lost 2. They have to play Cardiff. Not going to finish in the top 3. Karthik, you think they'll come in the playoffs?
Yeah, they'll finish probably between 3rd and 6th. That was probably a certainty.
Between 3rd and
Lovely.
6th.
No, so that's the playoffs, right? So it's fine.
Shiva, do you care?
Not at all. Mitrovic is
not
left
at all.
alone.
No. He's there. Knockout is also there.
I don't need knockout. Mitrovic. How old is Mitrovic?
24.
A lot of time to come to Arsenal.
Yeah. I mean, he would do so well at. I can't believe that a bigger club has not gone for him because the guy has everything. Yeah. Like
I know one big club that should go for him. Barcelona. They can't win games. Yeah.
But that would put Fulham on the map. Barcelona bought a player from Fulham.
Fulham is on Fulham after that Michael Jackson statue went on the map.
Messi ka piche ka bagicha is bigger than Craven Cottage.
Karthik, why is Messi so arrogant? Yeah, why does he listen to anybody? What is wrong with him?
Yeah, maybe they're not at his level. That's about it.
One guy
has to carry a club for so long. But I mean, let's be honest. They're playing like. They're playing so badly. They deserve to be only second in the table. They're now 2 points behind Real Madrid after that draw versus Celta Vigo where Iago Aspas scored Celta's equalizer late on. Madrid are effectively 3 points ahead because they have the head-to-head record and they got there after a tremendous Benzema assist, which as Shivram perfectly described, it was a backheel nutmeg, which was just gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Shiva, did you even see the match?
Of course, I saw the goal. I saw the goal.
Facebook पे कौन login करेगा?
Facebook पे कौन login करेगा यार? सुबह पेपर में पढ़ लेंगे डिटेल में.
डिटेल में एक गोल मारा है क्या डिटेल?
अरे I'll tell you what happened. I clicked on extra highlights full HD on YouTube. Okay, 1 minute 13 seconds. ठीक है. First 45 seconds is players arriving on the field. Then cut to backheel, assist, goal, cut, end of video. इसे extra extended highlights नहीं बोलते तो फिर क्या बोलते हैं?
चलो छोड़ो और क्या हो रहा है ला लीगा में Atletico is winning, they're playing Barcelona next. Karthik, predictions, how many goals will Barcelona lose by?
I don't think they lose. They stupidly draw games. Yeah, they just struggle to score goals.
Is this Griezmann's homecoming?
I mean, yeah, it's probably, I don't know.
Playing at home, no? Atletico's playing at home.
That's what nobody knows.
No one cares.
No, it's actually Barcelona playing at home. So
okay.
Yeah.
So he will be home anyway.
Yeah.
So he's shit. Okay, so let's give Real Madrid the title. Barcelona are shit. But I like what Setien is doing. He's setting up a team which is of the same age as Messi. So he's getting Pjanic now from Juventus. Yeah, that is a confirmed news now. 4-year deal.
Giving Arthur in return.
Arthur को धक्का मार के. I feel bad for him. The same thing happened to Kaká yeah, when he joined Madrid from Milan. उसको नहीं जाना है उसको धक्का मार के भेज दिया लोग ने यार.
पैसा धंधा है.
Very bad.
Yeah, but Arthur, what has he done? I mean, he came in, he played a few games. Someone on one of our WhatsApp groups says he's outstanding and all. That's about it. He's been bang average as the rest of that squad, including any little kid who comes and plays. And this guy on our WhatsApp group says, "Oh my God, he's the next big thing. He's going to be worth more than Messi." Idiots.
Why is Karthik pissing at Karan, man? and not even taking him by name. This is like a blind item. Except that everyone knows what the name is.
Shiva, you were right. Karthik is behaving like he's in a news studio.
Correct.
Reading from source.
9 p.m. Republic.
I mean, I can show you. I can show you the messages. That Puig fellow comes out. Oh my God, this guy is A+, A1, number one superstar.
You are like a panelist only right now. In my little window, you are exactly like a panelist. You're putting up your phone saying, I'll show you proof. It's Barcelona. They're number 2. Why are we discussing second-tier teams?
Karthik, you need to calm down. I'm going to give you exactly 1 minute to calm down when we take this break.
I have an existential question.
Ask me during the break so that people are not bothered. Break le lo, bhai. Break le lo.
How many times have you motivated yourself to improve your sleep or lose weight or be more productive? How many times have you failed? Hi, my name is Ashton Doctor. Tune into my show, The Habit Coach Podcast, where we focus on creating small, tiny habits to improve your life instead of those big, impossible tasks. So make listening to me a habit every Monday, Wednesday and Friday on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com or on your favorite podcasting app.
Okay, we're back from the break. We want to move to FPL because Karthik doesn't have anything to say about the FPL. But before that, Karthik, let's talk about Shambolic Dortmund. Last game of the season, they lost 4-0 to Hoffenheim. One player scores 4 goals and Dortmund can't even score one. What went wrong there?
I mean, we as the Karthik and Supriya family, we love Kramaric. Yeah? I mean, my wife finds him very good looking and so do I. So we have no problem with the fact that he went and scored 4 goals, even though it was against Dortmund.
I thank you for your in-depth analysis on what went wrong.
Are you a guest? Are you a guest on a cookery show? Huh? The Supriya family loves dhoklas. So this dhokla we both love. So we ate it. It was sumptuous, delicious.
Yeah, Kramaric is delicious. That's. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He could be. League is shit, dude. Bayern have scored 100 goals this season. 100. I mean, that is so shitty, yeah.
How many has Lewandowski scored out of that?
Some 98, I think. High top scorer this league. Some 30-35 goals.
That's insane.
Bekar league. Bekar players. Good looking though. But
good looking. And great TikToks also until now.
It's allowed there now still.
How will you watch it? We'll have to wait for it to come on Instagram.
Yeah, obviously we won't, but this is not a India ban worldwide, right? It's just India.
We can't really ban or ban for the rest of the world.
Right.
We are superpower in India.
Right, got it.
Okay, we're going to move to FPL now, but before that, do we have to talk about Ronaldo and his ridiculous costume? I want to call it a costume. It was not nothing else but a costume. It was ridiculous, it was stupid. He went on some yacht. He just wanted to flaunt some shit. Bonucci showed him his place, and Bonucci has also received an extension on the contract now. End of story. Unless you guys have to say
दूरदर्शन एक तो देखो हाई फैशन तुम्हारे पल्ले पड़ता नहीं ठीक है तुम रहते हो वडाला में ठीक है तुम्हारे बिल्डिंग का नाम है दोस्ती एकर्स ठीक है तो हाई फैशन लुई विटॉन प्राडा पे मत जाओ
फ्लैट नंबर भी दे दो सब कुछ दे दो मेरा
नहीं तो फिर लुई विटॉन घर आके मारेंगे ना वरना मारेंगे कैसे
बेकार कॉस्ट्यूम था कुछ भी पहनता है वो आदमी पेनल्टी स्कोर करता है और ऐसा वो
अक्षय कुमार पहनता है तुम बोलते वाह वाह क्या मूवी है क्या सीन है अभी ये रोनाल्डो पहनता है तो छी बेकार आदमी डबल स्टैंडर्ड्स
कार्तिक को लगा रिडिकुलस कार्तिक वाज रिडिकुलस
अरे कार्तिक ड्रेसेस लाइक दैट एवरी अदर डे
Yeah, I didn't mind it at all, man. I thought I don't know why you're getting so worked up about it, Gaurav.
You are not because I'm sure Supriya finds him also good looking.
No, she hates Ronaldo.
Why though?
Yeah. She can't stand Ronaldo. This is like
Coffee with Karan once removed. Like we're asking Pooja Bhatt what Alia Bhatt likes basically.
Yeah.
Okay, shambolic costume from Ronaldo. Hope he scores goals apart from penalties. That Dybala is the only saving grace in the team right now.
He's good. Dybala and Bentancur, Shivram's favorites, basically.
Bentancur is amazing.
Oh, superb! Both of them are playing. It's a joy
for the longest time, he would come on at 60. He should start.
He does now. He does now.
Is he Uruguayan or what?
Yes.
Rodrigo Bentancur, no? If my memory serves me right, or is that wrong?
Cool.
That is right.
Karthik has been banned from this podcast.
Yeah, that language sounded like you would get banned.
Flemish.
Okay, but what happened to Inter? There's a player who got a red card before stepping on the pitch. He hasn't stepped on the pitch for 5 years, I think, since he's been at Inter.
सरकारी नौकरी
उम्र ऐसे ही बढ़ रही है, सरकारी नौकरी उम्र बढ़ रही है, काम नहीं है, रेड कार्ड मिल रहा है उसको
हर हफ्ता 200,000 मिलता है यार, डॉलर यूरो जो भी.
कितना पैसा मिलता है
देखो ना यार, बैठने का सिर्फ सीट गर्म करेगा, वो आता रहेगा प्रैक्टिस में, वैसे भी बैकअप कीपर है तो ऑपोजिट साइड जाके खड़ा रहता है, अटैकिंग करता होगा हाफ लाइन से.
Is backup keeper and third choice keeper the same? Because he's a third choice keeper.
No. Then he's once removed from backup.
Plan
So
C.
On this podcast, he's Gaurav Sapre.
Only difference I don't make as much money as he does.
No. The difference is none of us make any money. So let's not
Chalo,
go there.
No. You make money because you're good at FPL predictions, yeah? Karthik owes you money.
Oh, that is true. Yes.
The whole world has seen the tweet.
Whole
What
world has
happened?
retweeted it also. Liked it, retweeted it. It's called fire.
Yes.
But Karthik is
Fantastic.
not sending me any money on GPay. Although he has my account number, everything saved. Just a click of a few buttons. Digital India.
He's going to do double or nothing. He'll continue to do double or nothing till he wins.
He's Akshay Kumar from Hera Fairy 2. सबको
Akshay
सीख
Kumar
के
from
बता दो
ev-
सबको
from-
स्कीम में.
He's Akshay Kumar from every movie. And पर क्या मैंने टीम ही चेंज नहीं किया FPL में. I felt like Karthik here. I didn't change my team only.
Unless
Josh,
your captain is 17.
shameless. You said you wanted to be top 10, top 20 or 95th. I just went and saw 95th to 95. That
That is
nine-
wrong. Finger.
9 and 5.
Yeah. If you were muted on Republic, now this would really help. What you just did. Whatever some mime Giri you were doing.
Yeah.
Karthik, which position are you?
156.
That's not bad.
I promised myself I won't fall below 150, but unfortunately I think a few missteps.
Like the rest of your promises. Gaurav, what were you saying?
No, क्या करे अभी ये हफ्ता तो गया. अभी अगले हफ्ता क्या है, मतलब आर्सेनल वुल्व्स खेल रहे हैं, हिमेनेस को रखे ट्रिपल कैप्टन बनाए, क्या करे.
देखो आर्सेनल का जो भी खेल रहा है, हिमेनेस तो ले सकते हो क्योंकि सस्ता है, but what you're missing out is Brighton are playing Norwich. So Norwich is going to leak, and surprisingly my biggest recommendation this time around is go 3 up on United. Make sure you get either a Marshall or a Rashford and a Bruno Fernandes, or you could get a Pogba because not many people are big on Pogba. I don't know what that is what Karthik does with his FPL team also, like with a bottle in ways I can't describe. Chelsea is also playing Watford, so Pulisic is also a good pick. Other than that, City are playing Southampton and Liverpool are playing Aston Villa, but this would be after they've won the league. So Liverpool lena hai to lo very expensive. Kya fayda? Buy some of the smaller teams who still have something to fight for, because now the 4th, 5th, 6th spots will catch fire. So will the relegation battle.
Yeah, Liverpool ka panga hai, now you don't know who will start for that team.
Yes.
What I'm saying is, why I spoke about Bundesliga with you guys was on the last day, there was a lot of things up in the air, like 3rd position, 4th position, relegation battle. And there were a lot of combination in play where some teams had to win by 2 goals and hope that a third team would lose and so on and so forth. So in average, I think the total goals scored over the last week of Bundesliga was 4 goals every game. So that's a lot of goals. If that does come to pass, I'm hoping everyone on this call has their free hit saved, because a lot will go into the final week and that will also decide where you stand in the table.
देखो सलीम मियां, भाषण मत दो.
Also the code is 4WGD9N. That's 4 as in the number 4, W as in Wanyama, G as in Grealish, D as in Dendonker, N as in not in Tottenham Hotspur, and number 9. Okay?
Well
so
done.
4WGD9N.
Very well.
Thank you.
वाह. Preparation तो बढ़िया करते हो तुम.
अरे number 1, change the gear.
Lovely. Karthik, what do we have to look forward to? Atletico Barcelona, Crystal Palace, Burnley. What else? By the time people hear this episode, Crystal Palace, Burnley would have happened already.
Yeah, that's there. But what's great is we have football almost every day. I mean, we'll get done with the leagues in July, and then we'll have the bloody Champions League to look forward to. So there's a lot happening.
Yeah, it's like the Euros. The Euros reincarnation happened with the Champions League.
When you say Champions League, you mean Europa League, right?
When you say Europa League, you mean break, right? Like Dubai.
Yeah.
Chalo,
So I have tell me one thing, but improve my knowledge. Which is that Akshay Kumar movie where he beat Undertaker?
खिलाड़ियों का खिलाड़ी.
Oh, that's
He also
the one.
beat Crush, huh?
I just wanted to know that. Oh, there were two people in that, two wrestlers.
It was actually Crush and a fake Undertaker. If I remember correctly.
Correct. It wasn't the real guy who.
And real Rekha also, Madam Maya. Madam X, Madam Maya.
Madam Maya, तेरी पलट दूंगा काया.
Kaya. Makes sense. I agree with that statement.
So on that note, there are a few things that we would make you watch, which is Khiladiyon Ka Khiladi, of course. Go watch Sholay. Go watch all the matches. Be excited for the Champions League, Europa League, whatever other leagues. Be happy Bundesliga is over. And next week, please ask Karthik questions on Badshah, the movie, because he's expected to watch it this week. Any parting words?
I will tell you all by next week how long it takes to dry yourself without a towel in the bathroom.
I have nothing to say after what he just said. Thank you for listening, guys. We'll hopefully see you next week. So if you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on our social media handles. We are at IVM Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me, I'm Fickleberry Hun on Twitter and Instagram. That's Huckleberry Finn, but Fickle.
If you want to reach out to me, I am Sapre on Twitter and G Sapre on Instagram.
You can reach out to me at iRant, which is IYERANT on Twitter and Instagram. This is Football Shootball. Recognize.
Beta, did you know 79% of all scientists in NASA are Indian only?
देखो इंडिया में टैक्स सिर्फ मिडिल क्लास भरती है. Everyone is just enjoying free यार.
आजकल के youngsters are only interested in partying and enjoying. उनको देश की पड़ी ही नहीं है.
बेटा तुम बस शादी कर लो, उसके बाद तो you can enjoy life like anything.
I will tell you what this country needs. This country needs 15 years of dictatorship. That is the only way to become a superpower. See the Chinese, how much they've progressed.
सुनो तुमने ये WhatsApp forward देखा?
So what's common between all of these statements?
They're all absolutely rubbish.
Fake WhatsApp forwards that spread like wildfire.
And statements that defy any logic.
We are here to debunk them all.
Way of family WhatsApp groups, worst nightmare. Where what happens when you read a book.
Basically, we are just a bunch of guys who want to cut through the bullshit of everyone saying this, how it won't be true.
So that the next time someone confidently squeezes out some WhatsApp or Twitter BS, you can look them dead in the eye and go, Uncle, please sit.
So join me, Joel.
And me, Tushar.
Every Mondays for a fresh new episode of Uncle, Please Sit.
Advertising is dead. Yep, you heard me right. Advertising is dead. We're all in the content business now. Let's not call it news, TV, radio, etc., etc. It's all content, and we're in the middle of this weirdly exciting phase where all the borders and lines that have been drawn over decades has been swept away by this lovely thing called the internet. We're a show where we don't dwell on just the stuff that is now, but rather the wider stuff about advertising, media, content, and the whole goddamn circus surrounding it. Tune in every Tuesday for our weekly unboxing of the mystery box we used to call advertising. I'm Varun Dugirala, co-founder and content chief at The Glitch, and this is my new podcast, Advertising is Dead.